The day I died, Ryan was proposing to Chloe. He was the lead detective, yet he stepped right over my body. His only thought was to shield Chloe's eyes, whispering to her, "Don't look. It's too gruesome." He said I was gruesome. My heart was gone. My body drained of life like a rag doll played with until it was broken, then casually tossed aside. I became a ghost, bound to his side. I floated in midair, my gaze shifting from my funeral portrait on the wall to the glaring wine-red shirt he was wearing. Chloe clung to his arm. She was the heiress to the Lincoln Medical Group. I didn't have much family left. My uncle stood off to the side, trembling with rage. "Ryan, this is Emma's funeral. You show up dressed like that and you bring an outsider? Do you want her to rest in peace?" Ryan smirked, nonchalantly adjusting his cufflinks without a single glance at my portrait. "She's dead. How could she be sad? Don't be so superstitious." Chloe leaned against his shoulder, her voice a delicate whine as she pinched her nose and glanced at my coffin. "It smells so strong in here. I'm getting dizzy." Ryan immediately wrapped an arm around her waist, his hand resting where mine used to be. His gentle tone was like a slap in the face. "Then let's go. I never wanted to come anyway, just going through the motions." My uncle grabbed a bouquet of flowers from a table and hurled it at them, but it only hit the doorframe, shattering into a mess on the floor. Ryan's expression turned cold in an instant. It was the look he saved for criminals, a chilling, ruthless glare that could tear a man apart, and now, he was aiming it at the only family I had left. "You want to die?" He took a step forward, and my uncle stumbled back in fear. I rushed forward frantically, trying to stop him, but my hands passed right through his body. I couldn't touch anything. I had forgotten. I was already dead. Ryan didn't raise a hand to my uncle. Instead, he reached out and picked up my black and white portrait. "Ryan, what are you doing? This thing is bad luck." With a flick of his wrist, he threw the frame to the ground. The glass shattered, cracking the photo of my brightest smile into 1,000 pieces. Chloe clapped and laughed, holding out a picture of her own. "Use this one. It's much prettier." In the photo, she was wearing a white lace dress, her smile radiant. Ryan casually placed her photo right where mine had been. I was so furious I almost laughed. Putting a picture of his mistress up at my own funeral? "Ryan, you really are ruthless." "The spot's taken now," he said, dusting off his hands. He turned to Chloe with a gentle smile. "Let's go home before you catch a chill." My uncle was screaming curses behind them, but Ryan didn't even break his stride. I drifted behind him, staring holes into his back. "Ryan, how could you be so cold-blooded? We were married for 3 years. You once ran all over the city for a little toy that had been discontinued. You once got teary-eyed just because I got a paper cut. You said you would protect me for a lifetime. I guess your lifetime is just that short." In the car, Chloe touched up her lipstick in the mirror, feigning a delicate fear. "You were so aggressive back there. You scared me." Ryan started the car, his voice flat. "If I'm not, those relatives will try to squeeze us for money. Now that Emma's dead, the most valuable thing she owned is this house. I can't let them get their hands on it. Why not just sell it?" "Sell it? It's in a prime location. We'll let its value grow." I sat in the back seat, listening as they carved up my life. That was the house my parents left me, the one I paid off bit by bit with my salary as a journalist. Now, it belonged to him and his mistress. Chloe kissed his cheek, satisfied. "You're so practical. By the way, you haven't thrown out all of that woman's things yet, have you? Everything has to be gone tonight, or I'm not setting foot inside." "Whatever you say." Ryan agreed without a moment's hesitation. As the car drove into the night, they passed a brightly lit Starbucks on the corner, its green logo glowing through the rain-streaked window. I looked at the man I had once loved so deeply and saw only a stranger. When we got to the apartment building, Ryan paused as he was locking the car. I saw that his hand, resting on the car door, was trembling. The nails on his index and middle fingers were broken, blood beading at the tips and dripping onto the pavement. I froze. When had he hurt himself? Then I remembered. Back at the funeral home, as he turned to leave, his fingers had dug deep into the wooden doorframe. His back